Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Disco Elysium. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we are asking about Ruby around the village. I also need to find Idiot Doom Spiral's jacket that we got, the quest that we got last episode, but also, I don't know why this turned on. It apparently did. It's as it usually happens. This fine lady over here, hi.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
She gave us a room. So now we don't need to pay 25 real every reais, I suppose. Actually, reals would be the French way of saying it, so reals. Yeah, we don't have to pay them every day, which is good. It's a good thing I didn't pay them early this morning, but there it is. What's further down the coast? Not much, she replies and wipes her forehead. There's the abandoned church, the Dolorian Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even. Why is it abandoned? Some things just don't fly, officer. She smiles a gap-toothed smile and smells the air. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then. So it's relevant to say that churches are specifically temples of Christianism and not just general temples. You don't say, like, for example, a Jewish church or a Muslim church. You say a synagogue and a mosque. And other religions have temples that might not have the name in English, but may have them in other languages. Although I don't know that this is actually a reference to Christianism existing in this setting, because people forget that church doesn't mean temple. It means a Christian temple. At least it happens a lot in video games. So, I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe it isn't a reference. So they don't hold services there anymore? The ecclesiasts? You see that? You see why I'm saying that this is not a reference to Christianism? Because apparently it isn't. It's right there. It's the ecclesiasts. Even though that comes from... Actually, ecclesia means... is related to, well, it's mostly appropriation throughout the ages, because just how language evolves. It is related to the Christianism, but it isn't the word for church. Or is it? Anyway, we've talked about this before, and I'm none the wiser, so anyway. She says, no, they've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open, she frowns. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church. She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking, says our empathy. Yeah, I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on? Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea, she scoffs. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting even through the nights. And now suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that. Interesting, says our logic. You could look into this ruckus, if you have the time. Perhaps the mysterious music is somehow connected to the case, says our inland empire. On a challenging success. Rusalka, or a half-demonic Apsara singing. I don't know what those words mean, I'm very sorry. What else is down the coast? Before you get to the church, there are some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant, run down bunch of houses empty. Which is it then, apartments or electrical plant? I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something, she shrugs. Before the war, it wasn't there then. I wasn't there then, you know, was born in Samara. Anything else of note? Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed. Who'd want to come to a fish market here? No one. That's why it's closed. After a long pause, she adds, it was once a bustling place back when I was young, and so was everyone else. Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry to the Delta or somewhere else. That's it? There's gotta be more along the coast. What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? You want a development opportunity? You can check out the abandoned building over at the Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think. Sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut, though. We tried to get in, so if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. She drops a bar of soap into the bucket with a splash. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast. So tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here? Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isobel, if that's what you're asking, and my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, mister. Call me Harry. Why, I guess I will, Harry. It just rolls off the tongue. I used to know a Harry. Strong lad, but dumb as a rock. What happened to him? He did too many narcotics. So many he fell off his boat and split his skull on a boy. I have heard this word recently, and I don't know how to pronounce it again. Boy. That's buoy is how it's pronounced, and it is horrible that it's pronounced like that. Because I don't know why it's pronounced like that. It's what it is. Anyway, she rubs her soap off her hands. Folks who saw it say his head cracked open like a melon. Nasty, nasty. Did you know anything about a lost... do you know anything about a lost jacket? What do you want with a lost jacket? That's an excellent question, ma'am, says Kim. Well, one of the drunks lost his, and I agreed to look for it. He probably pawned it for booze and then forgot about it. You know how drunk men are. Are you getting a reward for it, at least? No? What? You're fetching someone's missing laundry free of charge? You do not have anything better to do. In fact, he does, says Kim. The lieutenant glances at his watch. None of my business either way. How you spend your hours is up to you. Anyhow, you might ask Lillian if she has seen anything lately. That girl's got a way of attracting lost and broken things. I think that might be a commentary on something other than the jacket. But we'll find out. We'll figure it out. Let's take all of our money over here. Because... Ooh, it says something over here. Oh, allez-vous-en. I don't actually know what the means at the end. Allez-vous just means, you know, come on, which means come on. Hard to see the tails. The colors, all warm and welcoming, are cozy, though. Oh, it's a house. Because I can see the door over there. A flower trough where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring with a capital S on the spring. Which I believe is correct grammar in English, but I can't really tell. Because I forget these details. We can't really go there either. Oh, that's the church. Oh, the map is making a lot more sense now that I can get past the river. Okay, so the kids are not going to say anything. Let's not go into the house right now. It's early still, and I want to make sure I get everything out here as much as I can before talking to people. We got something. A little black swallow circles above you. You hear it chirrup. It's over there. Swallows with this weather? I suppose it makes some sense. This is swampland. It looks like it. What is that? Magnesium and Nosophed. Well, that's good news, I suppose. The rear tire of a motor carriage adorns these reeds. I wonder if that is my rear tire. What about that river over there? Can I click on it? I need to double click and run. Looking back at you from the rust-colored water. You. That, I suppose. Maybe? Would you actually be able to see the reflection of yourself in a place like this? Rust-eaten letters read Mazout. or mazou, depending on if it's French or not. Oh, we got a thing. A kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. A school of fish huddles around the fence post, then scatters into the dark. Oh, before you, a drawbridge. It can only be lowered from the other side. I see, but I can't go to the other side. Which makes sense, because the drawbridge is raised. Full of holes. Could the posts hide treasure? Look inside. I don't know. There's a lot of posts, actually. Now's a fed. What? Money. More money. That's weird. More money. That is really weird. What about that one? Why is one yellow and the other is green? We're taking all their drugs. They're gonna be mad. I have done this. 2.6, that's quite a lot. I have taken hobos' stashes before without actually knowing what they were. I just found money and I was like, ooh, money. I'll take it. And, yeah. You feel the shadow of a very large building fall on you. I wonder which large building. Dusty pews in the shadows. Many seem to be missing. Yeah, they're good wood to make some things out of. I don't know. An altar shrouded in dark. Or something like that. It's too dark to tell. Yeah, look at you trying to make it not be Christian. Even though it's called a church, so it is. The sign reads Saint Brune 1147. We're going inside. Are we going inside before we go to the other houses? I think we are. But first we're exploring a little bit more. This is cool. And has money for me, which is also cool. More money. What is this? A bunker? These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. The building before you housed the engine. It must have been a big one. I have no idea what this machine is. The chain trails off into the ocean to who knows where. I think these things exist. It's to stop boats from coming in. This barrel has been recently discarded. It still smells of fuel oil. Fuel oil? I think that's not how it's said. It either smells of oil or smells of fuel. Or smells of gas if you're American. I think gas and oil are interchangeable, depending on American or British. Cigarette butts cleaned away under a rock. Brand Tino Muriti. You take a mental note. Tio Motiri, actually. Seems important somehow. I think we're on the right track here for Ruby, maybe. Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. Okay, that's maybe not the right track then. We're getting money with each one of these. A rusted broken control box for the radio relay tower. This ladder is too rusty to climb. The sea air has eaten away at it. This relay tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay. Barely. Scented scarf. For -2 physical instrument. But it gives us shivers. Well, it's not better than my bow tie. Tiny inlets there off in the far distance where the posts trail toward. Yeah. There's a seagull over there. Being all seagully and bird-like. As seagulls tend to do, sometimes. Other times they look like cars! Or things like that. They're very weird birds. I am not a fan of seagulls in general. Not a fan at all. They also smell. The boardwalk rises to your south. It casts its long shadow over you. Yeah, but I can't go there, so I don't really know what that is. I don't know if I should have come over here. No, I came over here already. This looks very realistic. I like it. For a hand-drawn level, it's like... This looks like a thing that exists. We have a white polo shirt for extra rhetoric, obviously. But, minus rhetoric. No, sorry, minus empathy. Obviously. So, my current shirt is an Oh. Interrazolari dress shirt, but it isn't as good. This shirt looks worn, the white polo shirt does, and smells a bit. You can't help but wonder who would leave it stuffed in a tear container. What kind of man would even wear a polo shirt? This might be one of life's mysteries that will never be solved. I don't know what the popular culture of let's go in here of polo shirts is. An old door worn by elements, I suppose the elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You can handle it. Or is he a handle? No, that is definitely not. I can't handle it. It's the interfacing. It's an impossible thing. I might be able to try, but I probably will die of this strain. What is this thing anyway? I'm gonna ask. It's a military. It's military, a service depot of some sort. Used to service what? The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. The lieutenant looks at the hunching concrete toad in front of him. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it. Actually, that's what that chain is for. Also, that what you heard was a hiccup. We can try physical instrument. Right? These don't matter. Right. Probably should be using this. Okay. Can you go away? Anyway, where is my physical instrument? My fall modular track pants give me +1, and that's about it. However, I have other things, I think. I'm pretty sure I do. Physical instrument, my t-shirt from the men of Jadal. There it is. Put it over there. I think this one is good as well. This one adds to shivers though, so I'll hang on to that. Interfacing might be pretty good as well, I suppose. Endurance. This is minus physical instrument. Not very good at this, are we? Yeah. I mean, I should try it, but not at the moment. Not at the moment. I think it's a bad idea to do it, because we will likely get a better chance later. The thing is, we can keep trying depending on what we have, but we also might, depending on what we do with the pluses and minuses and all that sort of stuff, but we also might not get a chance to do other things with the pluses and minuses. So, yeah, a dead phone, a smashed receiver, like someone hung up too hard. Someone must have worked hard to smash the plastic dome. A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone unless you're out of change. I can pick the handset up. You hear the tone. The machine is operable. And I can put 10 cents in and dial a random number. Let's go for it. This feels wrong, says our inland empire. Should you be doing this? Someone picks up. Pierre! Is that you, Pierre? The voice is female and sounds about 100 years old. No, this is not Pierre. Do you have any news about Pierre? Who is Pierre? He's my sister's grandson. He used to visit me as a lad. Fine young man. But who are you then? A salesman of some sort? Modern goods are rubbish. I can't afford them anyhow. It's a shame. Talk about sour grapes. It's a shame what you did to our country. The woman moans on, and the phone lines howl in unison with her. No, I'm a police officer. To hell with the police! To hell with you! Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not. So we dialed. Yeah, it's a different number. It starts with the same number though, which is interesting. Let's see what this one does. Again? Seriously? Says our authority. Someone with a masculine voice speaks up. Hello? Gerard speaking? What you are is a surprise, says our drama. Get his wife on the phone. Sounds like a plan. Hey, Gerard, get your eye for me, will you? Who's this? The man does not understand. No, he does. He probably does. That's why he's asking who this is. About who this is. It's Pierre. Now put it on. I don't like waiting. Who the fuck do you think you are talking to me like that? The voice on the phone is suddenly very agitated. Guillaume Le Millon. Very funny, asshole. Why don't you grow up? Oh, and Disco is dead. The phone hangs up, I suppose. Well, we had our fun. And wasted 10 minutes of our precious time. Kim is right on my heels right there. Very impatient to get on with the case. Buzz, hum. The electricity flows through the wires with audible power. I don't actually know what the power is. Or the audible, what the hum is. I think that's the switching frequency of alternating current. I'm not really sure. Huh. What is this? Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad. It could be a jacket. It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket underneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this bench, which is not a bench, to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass. Please tell me you're not taking that with you. Why not? It's a guano-encrusted jacket, and you're already carrying enough as it is. No, Kim! I want the guano-encrusted... It's a filthy jacket. I want the guano-encrusted jacket. What are you going to tell me? What are you going to tell me? What are you going to tell me?
Yes?
You're not going to tell me anything? How dare you, Kim? Why? Why don't you react to the foolish things I do? React to the foolish things I do! Ooh, we have a thing over here. What is that? There's a slit in the concrete here. A sewer. The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth. What's in there? Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer, says our visual calculus. Kim, any idea what's down there? No idea. He takes his glasses off to polish them. Could be connected to one of these other buildings around here. Think we might find Ruby down there? We might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Ravichol's sewage system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now. He puts his glasses back on. In conclusion, she could be under any building. But not in there. He looks into the slit and sighs. I hope not. Okay, I'm not gonna scream down in there. Just in case Ruby is indeed down there. She very well might be. Now, I don't know if I came over here, though. I don't think I did. Nope, there's people over there. Wait, we can go through here? The water runs from the west. The source is upstream. A broken pipe? The source of what? The water or of the filth? Ooh, got money over here. Can't get there. Or maybe I can. Come on, Harry. You can do it. I don't know what you're doing, but you can. Look at all this stuff. Oh, this is going to be hard to... Apparently, spacebar stops your character. It's going to be hard to explore completely. No boat in the boathouse today. This section of the coast hasn't been used in decades. Used by whom? For what? We have a hypnogamma over here for extra morale, and an oversized superstar sunglasses for extra savoir-faire. As well it should be. Of course. We have a little bit of money. We're just collecting money left and right. The boathouse is shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. What is that? Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of this shaded bench, covered in crust. I wonder where it is. The sign says "Entrez interdit," which means forbidden entrance, or entry, I should say. Entrance. I think it is the same word, but it is a different word in English. Plastic chair, sure. Entrance and entry are two different words, I mean, in English, where in French I don't think it is. Okay, and here we are back where I wanted to be all along. Did you notice that the coins were projecting a shadow? And maybe they shouldn't. We have ourselves a fallen people. What is a people? Or pipe? I don't know what that is. Extra logic, though, so... Yeah, it's pretty good. We can interact with this jacket. Oh, that sounds bad. That sounds like a bad thing. Okay, let's see. What are my current pens doing? Oh, these are pens. I mean... Are they? No, they're... Oh, it's a hat. Let's do logic is pretty decent. Let's go with that. Just could have all the logic in the world. Look at all that logic. Such logical thinking. A door, a building, a hiding place. Could the instigator be inside? There's no way the perp is in here, officer, says our physical instrument, who sucks. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off have failed. Can I try to get in, though? Oh, not this time, says our physical instrument, who sucks. The opposition is insurmountable, but I like the spirit. Have some points. It's lonely and cold without points. It is. And dangerous. Dangerous, too, says our inland empire. Kim, you think she's in there? I'm going to point at the boarded-up building. The suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in. He inspects the bars, though many have tried. Okay, nothing more to do here then, apart from investigate our jacket. But we're going to have to do that next episode because we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Disco Elysium. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.